Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates faster than anybody else. Friends, welcome to another video on your channel Profit and Equities. Now, if you like our content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates at the earliest. Now, Kotak Securities is a brokerage firm from India. Here, we share 9 small cap, micro cap stock recommendations from them, which can be considered after the recent market correction. Now, please keep in mind that Kotak Securities is probably one of the most respected brokerage firms from India, and their research team is considered to be one of the best. Please go and watch these stocks, analyze them. However, don't just jump in. Please go ahead and perform your own due diligence because it's ultimately your money. Also, friends, the market capitalization of 5,000 crores seems to be the metric by which they are classifying small caps. So please also keep that in mind. Also, if you are benefited by this content, please don't forget to share this video because a lot of other people could also be interested in the same. However, they may not yet know about that. So please watch this video to know more. The first stock on the list is Gabriel India Limited, which is available at 164.30, and the target price here has been set at 222. The code for the company is GABRIEL. Now, Gabriel India Limited is engaged in the manufacturing and marketing of ride control products, and the company's portfolio includes a range of ride control products consisting of shock absorbers, struts, and front forks for every automotive segment. It operates through auto components and parts business segment. Now, if you were to look at the 1-year chart, you would see that for the initial part of the year, the company was on an uptrend. After that, it consolidated, and in the current market fall, it has lost a lot of value. The market cap is 2360.07 crores, and it has been considered a small cap. The EPS is 6.12, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 26.85. Now, this is largely in line to the industry PE of 23.69. The book value is 31.36, translating into a price to book ratio of 5.24. The debt to equity is 0.0746, whereas the return on equity is 0.1964. The dividend yield is low at 0.79, whereas the promoter holding is average at 53.99. The 52-week high for the company stands at 222.50, whereas the 52-week low for the company is 107.10. Now, the second stock on the list is Talbros Automotive Components Limited, and it is available at 310.50, and the target price here has been set at 389. The code for the company is TALBROAUTO. Now, Talbros Automotive Components Limited is an auto component manufacturer. The company is engaged in the manufacturing of gaskets and forgings. The company's products include gaskets and heat shields, forgings, suspension systems, hoses, and anti-vibration systems. It caters to various vehicular segments such as two-wheelers, passenger cars, light and heavy commercial vehicles, agri equipment, and industrial and off-road vehicles. If you were to see the 1-year chart, you would see the company has been on an uptrend, but of late there has been a fall. The market cap of the company is 383.33 crores, which translates into a small cap market capitalization. The EPS is 10.39, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 29.88. The industry PE is 32.67, which means that this company is a bit cheaper compared to the industry PE. The book value is 109.72, translating into a price to book ratio of 2.83, which is decent. The debt to equity is 0.8135, whereas the return on equity is 0.1221. The dividend yield percent is 0.48, whereas the promoter holding here is average at 56.63. The 52-week high for the company stands at 354, whereas the 52-week low for the company stands at 122. Now, the third company on the list is Viatech Wabag Limited, which is available at 569.60, and the target price here has been kept at 711. The code for the company is WABHE. Now, Viatech Wabag Limited is a holding company engaged in water treatment field. The company's principal activities include design, supply, installation, construction, and operational management of drinking water, wastewater treatment, industrial water treatment, and desalination plants. Now, the company was on an uptrend for the first few weeks of the year, but after that, it has been generally on a downward trend. The market cap is 3,112.98 crores, whereas the EPS is 14.39, translating into a price to earnings ratio of 39.58. Now, this is expensive compared to the industry PE of 34.96. The book value is 150.79, which translates into a price to book ratio of 3.78. The debt to equity is 0.5733, whereas the return on equity is 0.1179. The dividend yield here is 0.70, whereas the promoter holding is 24.73, which is on the lower side. The 52-week high for the company stands at 749.90, whereas the 52-week low for the company stands at 479. Now, the fourth company on the list is Jindal Stainless Hisar Limited, and it's available at 195.10. The target price here has been set at 318. The code for it is JSL HISAR. Now, Jindal Stainless Hisar Limited is an India-based manufacturer of stainless steel. The company is a producer of stainless steel strips for razor blades and coin banks. The company's specialty products division caters to the precision and specialty stainless steel requirements of Indian and international customers. Now, the company has generally been on an uptrend, but in the market fall, this is also corrected. The market cap is 4,603.09 crores and the EPS is 11.94. This translates into a price to earnings ratio of 16.34. Now, this is much cheaper compared to the industry PE of 23.57. The book value for the company stands at 36.54, which translates into a price to book ratio of 5.34, which is a bit expensive. The company does not currently pay out any dividends, and if you were to look at the promoter holding, it's at 55.17. The 52-week high for the company stands at 252, whereas the 52-week low is 94.15. Now, one important point to remember is the steel cycle is turning for the better. So this company may well go ahead and be an outperformer going forward. Now, the next company on the list is MIRC Electronics Limited. Now, Mirc Electronics, as it is called, is available at 55.90 and the target price here has been set at 70. The code for it is MIRC ELECTR. Now, Mirc Electronics Limited is an electronics and consumer durables company. The company is engaged in the business of manufacturing and marketing of electronic goods under the brand names Onida and Igo. It serves various kinds of consumer appliances such as light emitting diode televisions, air conditioners, washing machines and microwave ovens. If you were to look at the 1-year chart, the company is on a consistent uptrend and it's only recently that the stock has fallen. The market cap is 1,291.03 crores, which translates into a small cap market capitalization. The EPS is 0.82, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 68.17, which is very much expensive. And this is also very expensive compared to the industry PE of 8.43. The book value is 6.63, which again means that this company is trading at very expensive price to book multiples of 8.43. The debt to equity is 1.2453, whereas the return on equity is 0.1356. This company did not currently pay out any dividends and the promoter holding here is decent at 57.71. The 52-week high for the company stands at 64.70, whereas the 52-week low for the company is at 11.50. Now, the next company on the list is Dollar Industries Limited, and this is a company which is an innerwear manufacturer. The company is engaged in the business of manufacturing and sale of hosiery goods. Its brands include Big Boss, Force, Club, Missy Champion, Winter Care, Ultra Thermals, Footprints and Mine. Now, the common minimum price here is 415.60, whereas the target price is 560. The code for it is DOLLAR. Now, the company has generally not been doing much since the start of the year, during which time at the beginning of the year it was on an uptrend, but recently it has not done much. The market cap is 2,253.22 crores. The EPS is 9.56, translating into a price to earnings ratio of 43.47, which again is more expensive compared to the industry PE of 36.81. The book value is 33.37, which means that the company is available at very expensive price to book ratios of 12.45. The debt to equity is 1.1176, whereas the return on equity is 0.2795. The dividend yield for the company is pretty low at 0.24. The 52-week low for the company is 391. Now, the next company on the list is Eveready Industries India Limited, and the price here is currently 379.55. The target price here has been set at 530. The code for it is EVEREADY. Now, Eveready Industries India Limited is engaged in the business of marketing of fast-moving consumer goods such as dry cell batteries, rechargeable batteries, flashlights, pocket tea and general lighting products. Now, if you were to see, the company also distributes a range of electrical products. Now, If you were to look at the 1 year chart, you would see the company has generally been on an uptrend, but of late there has been a fall. The market cap is 2758.84 crores and the EPS is 11.19, which translates into a price to earnings ratio of 33.92. Now this is more expensive compared to the industry PE of 27.09. The book value for the company is 39.83, which means that the company is available at a price to book ratio of 9.53, which is expensive. The dividend yield is on the lower side at 0.26, whereas the promoter holding here is also below par at 44.05. The 52-week high for the company is 464.25, whereas the 52-week low is 227.30. Now the next company on the list is VEZCON Engineers Limited, which is available at 41 rupees and the target price here has been set at 60. The code for the company is VEZCON. Now VEZCON Engineers Limited is an engineering, procurement and construction company. The company's principal activities include real estate development, hospitality and manufacturing and building management systems. The company's segments include EPC, real estate development and hotel and manufacturing. Now, if you were to look at the 1 year chart, you would see the company has really done nothing through the year. The market cap is 713.65 crores. The EPS is 0.29, which means that the company is available at very expensive price to earnings ratio of 141.38. Now, this is much more expensive compared to the industry PE of 41.43. The book value is 36.07. The debt to equity is 0.5519, whereas the return on equity is 0.0149. Now the dividend yield is not applicable here as the company does not currently pay out any dividends and the promoter holding here is low at 36.39. The 52-week high for the company stands at 58.75, whereas the 52-week low for the company is 27. Now the final company on the list is Saregama India Limited, which is 762.95 and the target price here has been set at 1200. The code for it is SAREGAMA. Now, Saregama India Limited is engaged in the production of television serials, including free commercial time. The company's segments include music, films/TV serials, publications, and marketing support services. The 1 year chart, if looked at, would reveal that the company has been on a consistent uptrend throughout the year, but of late it has been on a downward trend. The market cap is 1328.33 crores. The EPS is 7.33, translating into a very expensive price to earnings ratio of 104.09. Now this is also much more expensive compared to the industry PE of 48.49. The book value is 96.76, which translates into a price to book ratio of 7.88, which is also expensive. The dividend yield is low at 0.20 and the promoter holding here is decent at 59.11. The 52-week high for the company stands at 960, whereas the 52-week low is 199.70. We have provided the link to this article in the description section below. Also, here, contrary to what we do on our channel where we classify small caps as stocks with market capitalization less than 2000 crores, Kotak Securities seems to be classifying small caps as companies where market capitalization falls between 5000 crores. So please keep that in mind while going ahead and analyzing these stocks. So friends, this is all what we wanted to show you for today. Please go ahead and consult your financial advisor prior to acting on any of the information that you ever see on this channel. Thanks for watching and we will see you soon with another video.